For non-UK people, what do you think fairy liquid might be? I thought it sounded like some kind of drink, maybe even a gimmicky alcoholic beverage. Looked it up, and that's not it. Sounds like a drug that up. It makes me think of Red Bull gives you wings, so maybe like an energy drink? As someone from the UK, great question. Maybe absinthe, it's got those fairy vibes. One of those alcoholics with glitter in it. So UK people, feel free to jump in and let us know now. Probably not a smoothie comprised of fairy limbs, so I'm gonna day boost. I immediately think of a pastel rainbow liquid with sparkles. Sensibility tells me that it's likely a tea or alcohol. The liquid thingy you put in a vape pen? Bubble soap? My kid used to call bubbles fairy houses when she was really little. I have no idea. The better question is to ask non-Brits what they think squash is. That one is stranger to me than fairy liquid. I work at the company that makes it. Not my department, but I see it in the building. The realization dawned on me that there is a different name for the same product sold elsewhere. I'm British and you have just made me realize how strange the words fairy liquid sound. It's either lemonade or straight up meth and nothing in between. Edit. Oh, what the fuck. Boy, I'm loving every second of this. Clearly it's melted fairies. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say whiteout, like, basically white paint that you use to correct mistakes on documents before you photocopy them. As a Brit, these answers are amazing. I've heard cotton candy called fairy floss, so IDK some sweet drink, a milkshake. All I can think of is a liquid form of cotton candy, since I've heard in Finland and Australia it's called fairy floss. I just looked it up, and I couldn't be more wrong. As someone from the UK, I've never thought about how weird this might sound to others. My first guess would be absinthe. I think it had a history of being called fairy juice. Supposedly it was so strong that back in the day, they said if you drink it, you would see fairies. Probably some kind of cleaning product. Probably some sort of drug or alcohol. Oh god, is that what you call semen? I mean we, people in the US, don't call it Dawn liquid or Palmolive liquid. Some sort of sweet syrup that kids put on their waffles or pancakes. It sounds like some potion from a fairy tale, and then Peter Pan consumed the fairy liquid. Edit. Oh god. That sounds so wrong. I'm from the UK and you have officially opened my eyes to how strange that sounds. The stuff you blow bubbles with. I've literally never heard of that. Is it glue? Not sure, but I think Boris Johnson has had enough of it. Baby food. Dunno. Sounds dirty. I know fairy floss is cotton candy, so maybe fairy liquid is some kind of sweet drink. Edit. Looked it up. Gonna bud some and see if it's actually sweet. Is it glue? Like the children's glue with glitter in it? I watch a lot of British TV shows, and I've heard this a couple times over the last couple of decades. From context, I think it's dishwashing liquid. Tinkerbell's body fluids. Some kind of way to jet up, like lean. USA, I worked in the Middle East for a few years and this was my brand. It was an adventure trying brands I'd never heard of in the hopes that it would be what I was looking for. I've lived in the UK for a year now. My guess it's London Dry Blue Gin. Edit. It's the goddamn detergent. I thought it was something else to DRF. I know what the detergent is. I've heard of fairy soap, so I guess liquid soap. Sounds like a drug TBH. Since you implied it's a UK thing, then I think it's slang for beer. Sounds like a liquid vial of some grade of ketamine. Female ejaculation. Is it laundry detergent? Some kind of alcohol? The liquefied form of pixie dust. Apparently it's dish soap, guys. Someone that's drunk, or someone that is very limber and gymnastics like. Medicine of some sort. Some weird rainbow sweet drink that little kids like. Lol, not from the UK, but we have it here in Ireland too. Very good question. The magical snail slime. Is it hard liquor mixed with something to make it taste even worse? Probably soap or something like it. Tiny tiki torch fuel. Human pee mixed with miniature goat milk. I love how everyone thinks it's related to drugs and alcohol when it's dish soap. Something that will make my night either amazing or completely up. I'm from the UK, and I never realized how weird and completely unrelated fairy liquid sounds to what it actually is. Pixie semen? I'm guessing it would be either pink or blue and full of sparkles. A cleaning fluid I think I remember hearing about from a weird commercials playlist. The word liquid makes me think some kind of cleaning agent or soap. Gay guys come. Semicolon. P.S. It's a joke. The stuff I blow all over my keyboard after browsing /r/upvotabacorsabut. In Portugal, Fairy is a very popular brand of dishwashing soap. Source: I don't have a dishwashing machine. Absinthe. Picturing the green fairy in Moulin Rouge. I remember the punchline to a joke that ended in mild green hairy lip squid, but can't remember the joke itself. Any kind soul want to post the joke? Alcohol more than likely. Is it the same as Santorum? It sounds like nothing you'd want splashed in your eye. The chemical compound the LGBTQ+ community puts in the water to turn the frickin' frogs gay. Dishwashing liquid would be my guess. Absinthe, purely based on me watching the movie Moulin Rouge as a teenager. Sounds like a drink at a gay bar or something. Tinkerbell sexual fluids. I immediately thought of glittery, sparkly ejaculate. Why? Sounds like come to me. Is it a homophobic term for ejaculate? My wife's from Ireland, not pay of the UK. It's dish soap. As someone from the UK, I'm looking forward to reading these comments. D. A mildly homophobic way of referring to semen. IDK dog pee. Y'all British people really have a weird way of naming things. A disgustingly sweet drink, some kind of drug, or the term for the contents of lava lamps or snow globes. After reading u/devils_advocate's reply to u/krpt pine, I'm thinking bleach is an option. Laundry detergent? For some reason, that comes to mind first. I'm Australian. Is it dishwashing liquid? Spanish boy here. Here in Spain we have a dishwasher soap and it's called Fairy. The first thing that came to my mind was a dishwashing detergent named Fairy. Apart from that, I would think of sperm. Some mythical drink? I'm from Finland. Fairy liquid is a dishwashing detergent. Like puss. From a pimple or infected wound. I've heard someone refer to a woman's menstrual cycle as something like the red fairy, so menstrual blood. It's here in Finland. Washing up liquid. Dishwashing detergent? Some type of alcohol. What's this fairy liquid? This is brilliant. I never stopped to think how odd it would sound to non-Brits. Is that absinthe? It is called green fairy in some places outside the UK too. Is it one of those weird British synthetic drugs like monkey dust? Specialty cupcake icing? Champagne? Some kinda drug. Edit. Just realized it's dish soap. Isn't it some sort of cleaning liquid? Sounds like a special potion I would find in a Legends of Zelda game. I love grocery shopping while on vacation, so I know that this is definitely dish soap. I'm loving some of these answers though. Alcohol or some drug? I know that some countries call cotton candy fairy hair or similar. I kind of imagined a Sprite-like drink with cotton candy dissolved, or just a cotton candy flavored drink. That's not what I believe it is, and I have no idea what it could be. Is it the place where you dump your liquids at the airport terminal? Some kind of drink with glitter on it? Is it bubbles? I guess we don't have a word for the soapy solution with the wand in it. Either some sort of syrup/sweetener for food or drink, Or maybe something like Pine Sol or Pledge. Cleaners with weird names lol. Pre-Google, definitely some sort of liquid that puts off a fog at room temperature. Obviously it's purple and definitely served in a nifty goblet. Clearly folks in the 18 to 24 age bracket talk about its psychoactive effects. Post Google impression, welp, very wrong. Affair is cum/puss juice. Sounds like liquid cocaine. I'm cheating because I dated an Englishman for 6 years. But I agree, it's a ridiculous name for what it is. I immediately thought of it being a slang word for jizz. Liquid fairy dust, cocaine. It sounds like it might be something sexual, or an alcoholic beverage, but probably something sexual. I'd guess dishwashing detergent or laundry detergent. How living in Ireland RN. Not gonna ruin it, but this is gonna be fun reading comments.